beat, you bastard.
Baby girl, I see you've been crying. Baby, won't you wipe your tears? Baby girl, don't stop believing.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Nick Beam.
And it's your favorite ladybug, Natrice.
Hey, we got a great show for him today, don't we?
Yes, I'm excited, y'all. Today we are going to get into the nitty gritty. What are we talking about, Beam?
Today we are talking about creativity at its finest.
Yes, we are going to be taking those visions and putting them onto a board so that we can get somewhere with our goals.
And today we're going to show you exactly how to do that.
Yes, we are.
So,
but I feel like first,
what?
We got to kind of identify what is the purpose of the vision board, right?
So, yeah, why don't you tell them?
Okay, well, first of all, you got to have vision. And usually visions have goals. So the first thing right off the bat, out the gate and off the top that we want to do is identify our goals.
What is your goal?
What do you want to do? What have you been thinking of? What is the thing that's on your hot plate that you keep pushing to the back of your mind?
To the back of your mind.
Because maybe you don't know how?
Maybe they don't know how.
Maybe you don't have resources?
So what are some of our goals? Maybe we should share that with them today.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about us. Well,
so one of my goals to
me
me is I want to be an executive of my own record company.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So
nice.
I want to have my own record label. What's one of your goals?
I feel like I have several things that I want to do, and they all kind of fall under one umbrella. I own a wellness lifestyle brand, and one of my major goals right now is to push out 5 products before the end of the first quarter of 2019. So
Nice.
I'm rolling out some stuff,
So
y'all.
you definitely got it going right now.
I'm working, I'm trying to have it going,
That's
which is why my vision board is so important, because that is what's going to keep me tuned in to what I want.
That is, because what happens is creating a vision board
Yeah.
helps us stay in tune and stay on top of our goals.
It keeps you looking at what you're doing. It's a constant
Definitely.
reminder that jumps out at you every day.
Yeah.
And it says, hey, this is what you said you wanted. Hey, this
I'm
is what
over
you
here.
can get. I'm over here.
Sometimes
Right?
we get afraid of our vision board and we're like,
Yeah.
man, there's so much that I can put on this board. There's so much that I want to do, so much I want to attain, but
So much I don't know.
so much I don't
Right?
know. And so,
I know that's got to be an issue for somebody besides just me and Beam.
Definitely. And so that's why the goal is so important, creating a goal and make sure that goals make it to that board.
And this is why the vision board is so important, because it keeps us on track with the goal and not getting sidelined by the obstacles. Because one of the things we do, and you know, Bean, this is true, right? We immediately look at the problems and we say, how can I be an executive? How can I have a studio or own a label? And I don't know any top name producers. I don't know any industry headliners. I don't know any affluent persons. I'm broke, right? But, because we broke.
We do it.
But if you have that goal right staring you down in the face,
Right.
you know the obstacles are there. You know the challenges are there. But beside the goal, there's a means with which to get over the obstacles.
Definitely.
There's a plan, right? There's a
Right.
purpose, and there's a reward. So what happens is we get the goal, and then that's how we can get towards reaching it, right?
So that's what we're going to talk about now, is like, how do we reach the goal? How do you reach your goal?
Yeah.
That's
the
basically
critical
what we're
part.
gonna talk
That's
about.
the critical part.
And so in reaching your goal, you have to make sure that your goals are clear. You know, you want to make sure that some of the things that you're putting on your board are very attainable. You don't want to put things on your board that's going to be so far out that it makes it hard for you to even think that you can't reach them. You want to say, hey, I'm excited about this goal. It made it to my board. I got it, right? Like, that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that these boards are clear to us. What are some things that you can think about?
I feel like it needs to be all these things that you said, Beam. I feel like you don't want to be too broadband and too deep that you get overwhelmed, but you also don't want to limit yourself. This is for you, right? And because you made it, you can remake it.
Right.
Just like how faith will do us, right? It'll make you and then make you over.
Definitely.
So your vision board is not this set in concrete, hard-lined thing that can't be adapted. It's gonna change, guys, right?
Because the same, I'm sorry to cut you
No,
off,
you're
but
good.
the same vision board that you are making here at home, we're going to be making that same board. So we're going to be right here with you, creating the same thing, going through our minds, driving us crazy. But it's something that has to be done in life. You have to create your way into what you want to be. So
if you want to be intentional,
definitely.
If you intend to be intentional,
right.
And if you intend to walk in really the true purpose that you're here for, right? You have to get a vision.
Right.
That's how you know what you're supposed to be. If I never saw myself inspiring people or helping others to be well or caring about people getting the inside fixed so the outside can be right, then how would I even know, right? I'd be just doing it for the money. And we all know for the money doesn't work because we all have day jobs, right? Let's face it. And most of us don't want to be at those day jobs.
None.
So
I know I don't want to be in mine too long, so
I don't want to be in mine either.
Definitely going to be important that this vision board comes to pass.
This board has to live. The board has to live so the day job can die.
Definitely.
I think we just hit it.
Definitely.
The board has to live so the day job can die, right?
Hello.
Hello, somebody.
So, if you're tuning in, make sure that these vision boards, like I said, are obtainable. Another one that I can think of is I want to make sure that my vision board is measurable. Like I have something that I know that it's not too far out there for me.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? I want to make sure that it's right for me. I don't want to make it to where it's something that I see somebody else's vision board and I can see what they're doing. And it's like, you don't want to bounce off anybody else. You want to create. Right. And that's what it is. It's the creativity. So make sure that you're thinking about it. You know what I mean? Make sure that you're like, this is your dream.
Exactly.
That you can see yourself
because it
doing.
is. This is for you.
Yeah.
This is not about someone else's impression of who you should be. This is not about what the world has told you can do. This is not even about what you may think you're capable of accomplishing.
Right.
This is about if there were no limits, no outside circumstances, no barriers in your way, what do you see when you close your eyes and think of the best situation you could put yourself in? That's the vision board, right?
That's a vision
It's the eyes closed me, right? It's the me with my eyes closed.
And sometimes you have to close your eyes just to be able to see it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes looking at things, you can't get it all.
True.
But as soon as you close your eyes and you know you're on your own and you're by yourself,
right.
You're like, oh my God, that was a good thought. Now you can write it down.
Exactly.
Now you can write it down. And so it becomes more clear of how to get there.
And this is so critical, you guys. I try to keep it level and not go too hardcore serious, but this is one of those things I'm really adamant and passionate about. And being, you know this, right? Writing is fundamental. You have to write these things down, y'all. Don't get into this whole technological pigeonhole where we just go at it and we type it, because you can't type your vision board. Y'all gonna have to write and draw and have
use
fun.
Colors. Don't forget to use colors.
Colors are gonna be key.
Right?
Right?
You know, so.
But this is what is going to allow you to decipher the type of career you want.
Right.
Because ultimately you're not going into this thing with everything figured out, right?
That's right.
Your vision is also going to enable you to see at a deeper, more distinct, more clear, and more focused level.
So
right?
That's absolutely true. That's absolutely right. But what type of career do they want? I think that's the question. So what type of career do you want? You want to know what you really want to do. You do. And so you have to know where you're going. You don't want to just be out there walking blind and not know where you're going in life. And you can relate that to life and a lot of many other things. And because if you close your eyes, you're going to bump into something. And you definitely want to have your eyes open. And so you want to know what it is that you want to do.
Which is why you have to start off eyes closed. Just like when we're born, right? We're talking about leveling up. We're talking about taking ourselves into the lifestyles that we want and the places that we want and being the people we really want to be inside out, right?
Definitely.
So when you're born, your eyes are closed. You come into this world eyes closed. Why? Because you had to have that safety net, right?
You know.
And then you have to open your eyes so that you can absorb and learn and grow and digest and progress. So
I like that metaphor.
This is what we're trying to get you guys to do is like, thank you, Bean. You're so sweet.
That was good. That
like,
was nice.
Go in eyes closed, right? And then once you get that first vision, you get that first sense that says, okay, now open and focus. That's when you start to put it on the board.
You know, I'm sitting here, and I don't know how this made it here, but I like it. It's real neat.
You know, life is grand.
If you think of a flower, right?
Yeah.
And how it has to come out of the form, so it
comes
through the dirt. And
He's going somewhere, guys.
and I'm just talking about leveling up. And this is a goal. And in order, this is how you level up. And I think flowers go through so much, plants go through so much growing.
They do.
That is, you never get to a place where you stop growing as a plant. Like, you look at yourself as one too also. And so when it's coming up, there's different levels, stages that it goes through. And I think in those stages, you're being fine and tuned in every stage.
And groomed. And pushed.
Yes. And so you're being watered.
And pressured.
You're being watered, you're being cut, There's a lot of things that happen in that process. So it's a process in creating the life that you want for yourself and in your goals. So
here's the thing, guys. Like Nick is saying, we start off as plants, right? You're going to go through some dirt. So the vision board is not to alleviate the hardships, the failures, the trouble, the confusion. The vision board is not even the final draft of what is the outline for your life.
Nice.
This is just to get you going. Maybe your vision board is just, how do I even come up with a plan for what I want? I don't even know what I want.
Right.
Where do I need to go and visit, and who do I need to be around to figure out what I want to do?
So how far are you willing to go to reach your goal? Sometimes you gotta hang. If you want to be that big of an executive, you have to go and you have to put yourself in that atmosphere.
That's right.
You have to become what you want to be. Like, you know what I mean? By putting your feet to the ground.
Even if it's something so simple as, I just want to be a better young lady.
Right.
Or I just want to be an employable young man, or I just want to be someone who shows up on time, or who graduates school, or who's able to communicate better and not let the anger get the best of me. It doesn't have to be big, you guys.
Right.
But here's the thing. Just like the plant, you have to have something to reach for.
Right.
See, plants grow. They grow from two things. They grow from the dirt that they grow through because it nourishes us, right? All that trauma and hard stuff helps us.
That's real.
And then they have something they're looking towards. So they grow because they're reaching for the sun.
And
we're going to grow because we're going to be reaching.
I like the reaching, because that leads me to the next thing. How do they obtain it? And it's only by reaching. Like, you know, so that was pretty dope. Like, so the only way to obtain goals is to reach for them. Reach for the sky.
That's right.
There's no limit to the sky. When you look up, it's like, it's there. You know, you have all the room in the world to be whatever it is in life that you want to be. Move it out of the way. If it's in front of you, step over it. Go around it. Do what you have to do. And it's definitely...
It's possible.
It's possible.
One thing that I tell my clients in consultations, I do wellness and personal development coaching, and I tell my clients, I say, you know, don't talk about limits, because really the only limit that we're going to be fighting against is this one here in your mind. There are no limits. They say the sky is the limit. They lie to us. I use this often. They lie to me too, right? Because there is no limit. The only limit is your belief.
Yes.
So the vision board gets you tuned in to that belief, so that you can reach, so that you, even if you don't know quite what's up there, you know that you have the ability to stretch farther than where you are.
Where you are at that point,
and plus it's fun.
It definitely is.
Who don't like to make something cute, something snazzy,
right? I know.
It's creative.
Right? So my vision board, like I can see my vision board. I believe that my vision board is going to be very colorful.
Oh yeah.
Because my life is colorful. I have many different things going on, and so in order to reach my my goal, that vision board definitely needs to reflect me. You want it to reflect you. Yeah. Make sure that your vision board reflects exactly who you are. You want to make sure that it's nothing else but you that shines in that vision board.
True to what you want, you know. And for some of us, that is going to be something that's pragmatic and simple. It may have soft colors. It may be black and white. It may be grayscale. It may not have a ton of information on it, and that's fine. It may be a very quiet, holistic board. And for people like me, who's just extra, it may have live flowers and, I don't know, animal fur, and who knows what I'll put on there. I have a cross and some other stuff because I'm just extra like that. But it'll be a reflection of me,
of who you are,
as should your vision board. And it doesn't even have to be, now I don't know if you'll agree with me on this, Beam. It doesn't have to be, I don't think, who you are. I think it can also be who you aspire to be. Your board can look nothing like you. But with your picture in the middle and all those other things around you, you're going to be drawn to become that person. You're going to be drawn to have that lifestyle. Is that what it's about?
That's good. I like it.
Okay.
This is going to be dope.
You're the host, so I'm just trying
this is going to be dope, but it's good that we were able to converse today. But I don't think that we have that much time. I think we're going to have to go to commercial. So
time to cut.
We got to go to commercial. We'll see you
in a minute.
Hi, my name is Chris Diazes, and I'm the owner of Diazes Insurance Agency here in Fairfield, California. Insurance agent with Farmers Insurance, and I'm also a broker. I am a local and Bay Area insurance agent. For me, one of the most important things is making sure that my clients have the right liability coverage. I'm really huge in making sure that you have the right liability coverage, because in California, This is the most litigious state in the US. So if you don't have the right liability coverage, they can actually go after your income. It's what we call a garnishment of wages law in California, around 30 to 33% of your income for 10 years. They can also go after the equity on your home and also your financial assets, such as your checking and savings and investments. So our job at the agency is making sure that you have the right liability coverage in order to protect your assets, so that if you're ever in an at-fault accident, you don't lose everything that you worked hard for, but they settle for the insurance money. Please feel free to come visit my webpage. I'm at www.farmersagent/CDSs, and our office number is 707-863-9100. Looking forward to talking with you and with your family regarding your coverage. Thank you.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Shay from Exclusive Access. There you have it, creativity at its finest. When I think about creativity, I also think about, in order to create something, it has to be imagined. It starts in the imagination. When I think about having a career, I'm thinking maybe futuristic, pursuing what you see or imagined in the creativity state that you are in. Remember, you want to dream big, do big, live big. We can do it. We can make it if we stay focused, if we stay persistent. Remember to live well, laugh often, and love to the fullest. This is your girl Shay from Exclusive Access. I'll see you when I see you.
Welcome back, guys. Thank you for
Welcome back,
staying
you guys.
with us.
Yes, definitely.
We've been talking about vision boards. Today's episode is creativity at its finest. Who could you be if you just got a vision of what you want to do, right? And so now we got some big news for y'all, because this is not just about what we want to do and to preach and talk to you about what you should be doing. We got some action. Nick, tell them what we got.
What we have is a challenge for them.
Challenge.
And we want to challenge you guys to create your own vision board.
And every challenge has a prize. So y'all know that there's some level up swag coming your way.
Definitely.
You know that RWG Productions has got your back, and there's going to be some goodness at the end of this whole thing, right? So what we got to do, Beeb?
I'll tell you what you got to do. You have to set aside some time to create your own vision board. About an hour. It shouldn't take longer than an hour. But if you need more time, take that time to create it.
And now, I'm going to tell you how you can do what he just explained that you need to do. You're going to gather some information and some images. It can be newspaper articles. If you're extra like me, it can be pieces of cloth or flowers or plants, whatever you want, whatever
Magazines.
you can take on your board. Magazines and printouts are the easiest thing when you're unsure.
Definitely.
So start with that. Now, the gag is, get you some music. Some people say upbeat, but I say yo beat.
Of course,
this is
you
yo
like
beat.
slow music.
If you like Beethoven, play your Beethoven. If you love, I don't know, gospel, play your gospel. If you need rock, baby, rock on out, okay? This is for you. Because you want to get this prize. Who likes to lose? They want to win, don't they?
I want to win.
I want to win. I wish we could win.
I wish we can win.
But we still got to play along. Yeah, we got to work.
And we're going to support you guys. So
we're going to help you.
Make sure that you remember all of these things. Go to our website. Make sure that you tune in and you get all the information by logging on.
Go to Leveling Up. Hit us up. We are on Facebook. You guys already know that we're here on your YouTube home. You guys want to see us on Instagram. All channels available to you. Access us. Follow, stream, and keep up. Now, document for yourself. Feel free. You guys post. You can post and you can do hashtag Leveling Up. You can do hashtag RWG Productions.
Don't let me forget.
We want to see it.
The winner is going to get
The winner's going to get prizes.
So we have a lot of great prizes
right?
too also.
Yes.
Right?
And so ramp it up, guys. Do what Beam said. Make sure that you're following. Make sure that you're putting in the time. And stay with us for the series, because at the end of this thing, are we going to announce the winner?
We are going to announce
It's going to be on TV.
It's going to be. So tune in.
Tune in. Don't
it's
leave
your
us.
boy Nick Bean.
And it's your favorite ladybug,
If I ain't never told you anything in the world, I want you to know that Jesus is so real. Kingdom state of mind. If it ain't his word, it ain't kingdom.
Level up. Be well. Mind, body, spirit, soul, and finance. It's the only way to get you right and get up and get further. You guys take it easy. We'll see you soon.
Everything is everything. What's meant to be will be. 'Cause everything is everything. What's meant to be will be.